is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading. A reading from the book of Job, chapter 38, verses 1 and verses 8 to 11. The Lord addressed Job out of the storm and said, Who shut within doors the sea, when it burst forth from the womb, when I made the clouds its garment, and thick darkness its swaddling bands, when I set limits for it, and fastened the bar of its door, and said, Thus far shall you come, but no farther, and here shall you proud waves be stilled. The word of the Lord.
Second reading. A reading from the second letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 14 to 17. Brothers and sisters, the love of Christ impels us. Once we have come to the conviction that one died for all, therefore all have died. He indeed died for all, so that those who live might no longer live for themselves, but for him who for their sake died and was raised. Consequently, from now on we regard no one according to the flesh. Even if we once knew Christ according to the flesh, yet now we know him so no longer. So whoever is in Christ is a new creation. The old things have passed away. Behold, new things have come. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Mark. On that day as evening drew on, Jesus said to his disciples, Let us cross to the other side. Leaving the crowd, they took Jesus with them in the boat just as he was, and the other boats were with him. A violent squall came up, and waves were breaking over the boat, so that it was already filling up. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. They woke him and said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? He woke up, rebuked the wind, and said to the sea, Quiet, be still. The wind ceased, and there was great calm. Then he asked them, Why are you terrified? Do you not yet have faith? They were filled with great awe and said to one another, Who then is this whom even wind and sea obey? The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters, and my dear children, today we have an incident which we read in the Gospel. Jesus, along with his apostles, while they were crossing, while they were on the sea, they came across a very violent, storm turbulent. The apostles were there with Jesus. Apostles, knowing that the Jesus was there, having faith in Jesus, still cried out to Jesus and said, Master, why do you sleep? Don't you understand that we are undergoing a terrible situation? So it's not a matter of where especially the apostles losing their faith. They knew that Jesus was there with them. They had belief in them, in Jesus. They were not undergoing a situation where they should be losing faith. But still, Jesus tells them, Why do you afraid? O you men of little faith. This is what Jesus said. Why did Jesus say so? Because when they were facing this situation, this storm, they were terrified. Though Jesus was with them, they were terrified. We are Christians, dear brothers. We have faith in Jesus Christ. We don't lose faith in Jesus Christ. But there are ups and downs in our lives. There can be situations where we can be facing difficult situation, maybe by way of sicknesses, or maybe some financial crisis that we undergo. In these instances, there is a tendency that we lose our faith and we begin to shout at us and say, "Oh God, where are you?" Well, dear brothers and sisters, we need not to be terrified. We have to believe in Jesus Christ, even in bad times and also in good times. Bad times and good times are part and parcel of our lifelong journey. We have to face them. We have to face them and live with them. Now these days, we are facing a terrible epidemic. Our lives are uncertain, but still we need to carry on our faith in Jesus Christ. Even in these times of sicknesses, this time of epidemic, have faith in Jesus Christ and keep on praying, because Jesus is our protector. Seek help in Him and He will surely protect all of us. So we need not to be terrified. Keep on your prayer always, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, and feel how Jesus is there in us and how He gives us the necessary strength to feel that He is present in us. Have a good day and God bless you.